Today, we're going to start taking some guided notes using this video about exponential expressions, and then we will add foldables, continue, complete, and discuss these notes in class. Exponential expressions represent repeated multiplication. So you multiply the same number times itself several times. In this example that we're looking at, the 3 is called the base, and the 4 is called the exponent. This entire thing is called an exponential expression, or you might hear the combination of a base and an exponent called a power. When you have an exponential expression, you multiply the base times itself, the number of times that are represented by the exponent. So in this case, we would multiply 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which we will add in a foldable in class, and that'll go on the right side of the page. In this next section, we talk about reading exponential expressions correctly. An exponent of 2 can be read as squared. So this could be read as 6 squared. This expression could also be read as 6 to the second power. And it could be read 6 to the power of 2. If you have an exponent of 3, that can be read as cubed. So this could be read 8 cubed, or it could be read 8 to the third power, or it could be read 8 to the power of 3. And all exponential expressions can be read in the second and the third way. So this last example could be read 12 to the 7th power, or 12 to the power of 7. The third section includes examples. So 2 to the 6th means that we're going to multiply out the number 2 6 times. We're going to write that out, and then we're going to multiply through. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32, times 2 is 64. 8 to the third would be 8 times 8 times 8. I'd like you to try that one on your own. With a fraction, 3 over 5 times 3 over 5 times 3 over 5. Or we could write it out as one big fraction, 3 times 3 times 3 in the numerator, 5 times 5 times 5 in the denominator. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. Over 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 is 125. I'd like you to do the 1/4 to the 4th on your own. We'll check it in class. We're going to skip 1.2 squared right now. We're going to talk about the 4th example, and then I'm going to ask you to try 1.2 squared on your own, and we'll check it in class as well. 0.02, we're going to write this out 5 times to show that multiplication. And then we're going to multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 to get 32. Then we're going to count the decimal places. There's 2 in each set of parentheses, so there are 10 total. We need 10 digits to the right of our decimal point. So I have the 2 and the 3. I'm going to count up to 10 digits, put my decimal, and then I will have my answer. The next section of your notes you can wait until we discuss in class.